Welcome to your second week of reading the book, Escape from Pompeii. So I'm going to be reading the pages that we're going to be using to do our vocabulary and our questions on this week of the book. So I'm going to do it quite slowly to make sure that I can show you the illustrations as well, since it's such a beautiful book. One hot August day, Dion took Tranio through a shady passage into one of Pompeii's two theatres on the edge of the city, where a pantomime was being rehearsed. "Sit on the steps, son, and learn," said Dion. "We'll be using you in small parts soon." To begin with, Tranio enjoyed watching the sword fights and strutting clowns, the masked actors playing thieves and devils, and the leaping acrobats quite took his breath away. But eventually, his attention began to wander. Then something happened. The stone steps creaked, the flaps began to rattle, and the building quivered. Props fell to the stage and scenery split. Tranio's father froze to the spot. Everyone fell silent. But one by one the actors began to relax. "Rumble down, tumble down. Here we go again," they chanted. "Nothing to fear, everybody," called Tranio's father. "Back to rehearsal, please." The actors fastened their masks and carried on as if nothing had happened. But Tranio wiggled through the awning and ran away down the street. He ran as fast as he could to Livia's house. Everyone was shouting, arguing, carrying belongings outside to safety. Right, I'd like you to read this next chunk here, please. Read it out loud. Excellent, well done. So I'm going to read it as well. "Livia," he called. "Liv, where are you?" The bakery kitchen was empty. Loaves lay scattered on the floor, the oven blazed, and the small donkey turning the cornmeal brayed and jumped nervously against its chain. "Tranio!" Livia leapt down the stairs. "Father's chasing our goat through the market. The poor old thing bolted when the ground began to grumble. You'd have died laughing. Come on!" Flushed and excited, the two children ran off hand in hand into the dusty streets. But as they ran, the sky began to darken and a thick cloud drifted slowly overhead. Livia turned to Tranio. "Why are the seagulls flying towards the woods? They're going the wrong way." A small bird hanging in a cage chirped frantically, trapped behind its bars as the air began to fill with ash. Livia coughed. "Tranio, perhaps we should go back." Tranio grabbed her hand. "We can't go back. The dust is too thick. Quick, the harbour. Run, just run." Boats were bobbing on the choppy water as men began to untie the moorings and ropes. No one noticed two small children climb up the narrow plank of a small Greek cargo ship and hide beneath a pile of coloured rugs. Dusty and tired in their hiding place, they soon fell asleep.